tattoo tours?
On here? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they want a tattoo tour of you. No, I don't know if you're going to want to give it anytime soon.
I'll do it. I'm game.
Maybe another video, you think? Daylight?
I'm so game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do every single one. Don't you dare say anything.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That's a funny story right there. Okay, it's her claw. Show him your claw.
What are you talking about?
Your
Fuck you! Stop! You're dogging on all of them. That's not it. That's the.
Here,
this is
you
my
gotta
half sleeve.
That one's not super clear. We'll have to do the tattoo tour in a different video because I have this on cinema, so you won't be able to zoom in. I can like clip that in though.
Okay, well we'll do one.
We'll do a tattoo tour, but if you do a tattoo tour, you have to show them all.
I'll show every single goddamn one. I'm not scared.
All right, hi everybody. I'm Brandi. This is, what's your name again?
Brooke.
People probably want you to get a little closer. They prefer to see you over me.
I don't know why. You're like the entertaining one.
No, that's what I keep saying. I'm like, you're more introverted. I'm more extroverted.
I feel like they're just like biting at the bit.
It's because
Am
they don't.
I mysterious?
Yeah, no, probably, and they're tired of hearing me after all these years. Okay, so a little bit ago, we had posted a video asking for your guys' questions that were really non-addiction related. So I have these pulled up. We're going to go through some of them. Savage Nurse had asked about a tattoo tour, so we'll have to do a better image of that one, and I'll clip it in.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So she had asked.
I have some pretty classic tattoos.
Question number 1. This is around the time about is your Tamagotchi still alive? That's probably not a good sign. Didn't I say if you can't even keep your fucking Tamagotchi alive?
Hold on. I did this. I played it religiously for quite some time since then. I think it just gets really dirty and hungry and shits all over my house.
Do they do that?
Oh yeah. And he just all like, that's what they do. They don't talk.
So you neglected the Tamagotchi.
Deeply neglected. I haven't downloaded him.
Well, they had asked what
He's suffering.
Your Tamagotchi's name it was and what kind.
I don't know the species of my Tamagotchis.
Do you pick
species? I've had several Tamagotchis. I raised so many. I had a football team of them little things.
We might want to work on that.
They develop very quickly.
Okay, let's see. This is a good question. Does Brooke like to cook?
I like to cook some things. I mean, to tell you the truth, I can cook. I have cooked quite a bit, like on my own and stuff, and I cook within reason with what I have available, but I don't make my own money right now. I don't buy my own shit to cook. So no, I mean, I don't just go up in their kitchen and start cooking random shit. Again, within reason, of course.
I don't think you've quite figured out like the whole thing as far as
I don't really know how to cook like chicken and shit. I'm not comfortable. I have the idea.
No,
I'm not comfortable doing like meats, roasts. Like I'd have to really, and I'm very hands-on and visual. I have to like do it with somebody. We just completed another video for Patreon, but on that I was mentioning she just discovered the air fryer and it's kind of rocked her world. It's amazing. I love it.
And the convenience of it.
I want to fry everything in the air now.
Yeah, so she did venture out to make deviled eggs yesterday. I'm guessing it didn't go well.
It went really well. I just didn't want them no more after they were made. And so I've kind of been trying to, if we have an opportunity, have her kind of help me when I cook. Because I cannot just throw something together. I very much go by recipes. And I look up recipes. I throw shit together for sure.
Mike will do that.
Just because I've had to.
Yeah. One person I will say that I really like, there's actually a couple that I have
a harder time following a recipe like you do.
I can follow a recipe. It's Britt's Cookin'. She's from Louisiana, I believe. And then is it the Barefoot Neighbor, both of them, I make their recipes
I want you to make
frequently.
them noodles what we had, them Cajun noodles that one day. Remember those? That was so good. You should make
I
that.
do. I think I got that from
Oh, that was
Brit's
so
Cookin's page.
good.
Um,
That was good, man.
it says 3D Boys Mom. That was the name of the user who had asked that. There's Tamagotchi video. Hold on.
Damn.
That bitch, I
So
bathed
aggressive.
you. Okay,
I
let's
did say
see.
that too.
He did. She had asked, if so, what is your favorite meal to make when you do cook? Do you have one? Right now, it's what? French fries? French fries and fried shrimp.
Yeah, like I mean, when it comes down to cooking things, like, and I do eat good. Well, okay, I take it back. I like making smoothies.
Yeah, she did that
I made
today.
a baller ass
She
smoothie
did.
today. It was so good.
Let's see.
Miles likes them too.
What is your favorite food? You think of all time.
That's such a hard question. I don't know how people answer questions like so point blank. I don't know.
You
I
don't know what
like
your favorite food is? Your favorite meal?
um I don't know. I have various ones I have to be in the mood for. Like as bland, and I love Mexican food. I'll eat any type of Mexican food. But like as a comfort meal, because I've ate it since I was a small kid, a cheese quesadilla with refried beans
That has
hits.
always been her
It
go-to.
hits, man. Like I'll eat that as a
Yeah,
grown ass adult now, and I don't care.
that is her go-to meal.
It's so good.
Though you really like those enchiladas I made.
Oh yeah, I like enchiladas. I like chimichangas. I like all sorts of Mexican food, man. Tamales.
This wasn't a question, but somebody had said, does she realize, well, I guess it is a question. Does she realize how stunningly gorgeous she is? She doesn't.
I have my days, but especially recently, no. I've felt terrible about my appearance.
Let's
But
see.
thank you.
What's Brooke's favorite part of being home?
um, being with my son and around all y'all, like I get really stressed out about like my relationship with you and trying to make that work and having to navigate your fucking craziness sometimes and you and vice versa, and
Did you say navigate my crazy?
but I said vice versa. I took my part too because I know you have to do the same. But I also put a lot of
I gotta stop hitting that button.
That should be a ringtone.
That should be.
That's funny. But I put a lot of pressure on myself to be honest about how I feel about things, but also I like to see you happy and stuff, and I like to compromise and shit. And I do put a lot of pressure on myself with that, with everybody, believe it or not, even though it might not seem like it all the time.
I mean, I think you have to do, you can't do, you're never going to make everybody happy.
Well, and I definitely don't people please with y'all. I don't.
No.
Like, I keep it real. I do, but I try my best. Like, some days I just don't feel good, but I do really try my best.
So it looks like Apple Zoss, I guess was this username. She asked, what are y'all's hobbies or interests? I'll let you go first.
I like finding really obscure music in weird ways. I've done it for years. I love doing that and finding music and I have a really acquired taste in music, so like it's always so satisfying when I find some songs or even a group I really like. It's been a while since I found a group I really like. Like I really have to dig what they have going on, and it's usually always from like the 80s or 90s or even before. It's very rare I like anything from recent decades, but I like
Music has always kind of been one of your things.
oh yeah, I love music. I love it a lot. I do like writing.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. Sometimes I have a really hard time with like putting pressure on myself with that. So then it's like I have to force myself to get into it, and then I'll be straight and I'll just do it, you know. But
And she's a very good writer. I don't think she believes it sometimes, but she is. Oh my gosh.
why does it
It's
keep doing
because
that?
I'm trying to,
Scroll down on
yeah,
it.
and it's automatically like going to the next video. Sorry, it's going to be really annoying. I'll try to edit those out. Um, let's see. She had a couple of other things. Who's the funniest in the family? You can include yourself.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm fucking hilarious, but not everybody thinks that what I think's funny is funny. But I think I make myself laugh like on some unreal levels, especially when I'm out doing drugs. But if we're really gonna talk about who's just blatantly funny,
Atlas.
And even Miles. Miles is hilarious too, in his own weird
Both
way.
their laughs.
They're very goofy kids. They're funny.
They may be the two most evil ones in the family too.
Yeah, man.
Like
They're
Dr. Evil.
They both scare me.
Yeah, but no, everybody in the family is kind of uniquely funny. Mike.
Gwen's funny.
Gwen is funny.
She's very funny.
Yeah, when she comes out of her shell.
She has her moments where it's like, God, I wish you would just act like that more.
No, I know. She's so fucking hilarious.
She is. She's fucking hilarious.
She might be the funniest one when she lets it out. She just doesn't.
She just never does, so that demerit takes points off, man.
I know.
But like, no, especially her sense of humor, because we have similar senses of humor. I feel like she's like, definitely I've given her a lot of inspiration with how she's taken a lot of interest in a lot of things and made it her own, you know? And just with like the things we grew up around and stuff, the shit she does sometimes, like the shit she did at dinner, I got that on a personal level, as dumb as it was, that I thought it was fucking hysterical. And it was.
So
it was so fun.
Something Gwen likes to do, and she does it to her boyfriend now, and she used to do this to me all the time, and it drove me up the fucking wall, was she would be talking to me and just wink at me over and over again. Like while I'm trying to have a serious conversation with her, and she would just keep winking at me, and I mean, and she'd switch eyes, and oh my gosh, it drove me fucking nuts. And so she does shit like that.
Why do so many people want to see my tattoos?
I don't know, because probably because they can tell you have several. There's a lot of girls that have girl crushes too.
There is.
Yeah, they had said. Let's see. Answered that. Someone asked favorite sweatshirt.
That's a unique question, and I like it.
Yeah, I figured you would like that one.
Definitely. Okay, so it's a combo. I never just wear a sweatshirt, almost ever. I always layer one with a big weird fucking t-shirt, like in the video I'm looking at right now. Like that is one of my favorites. It's such an OG. I wore it all the time when I was out too. Just
they can't see it.
Well, it's my Dodge long sleeve shirt. It's a Dodge Ram long sleeve shirt that's like has bleach stains on it. And
it's the one you have on right now.
Yeah, it is.
and then the Willie Nelson
oversized Willie Nelson shirt that I found from some tweaker. I don't know how I got that shirt.
Best book that you've read.
Oh, fuck.
She hasn't read a lot lately.
No,
she
but
just finished a book.
I've read a lot
you have
of
over
books.
the years.
I have to sit and think for just a moment. Okay, I have one. I can't remember the title, but I remember this. I can't believe I thought about this just now. There was a character named Nobody Owens in it.
Here, hold that. I'm going to look it up because I have a computer.
It was called Nobody Owens, and he lived in a graveyard, and he was raised by ghosts.
Is this a kid's book?
I read it when I was a kid, yeah. His parents died or something.
Nobody Owns
just
the
Graveyard book. Yes, the Graveyard Book is what it's called. God damn, I can't. My memory's fried. Yeah, that's an amazing book. I love that book, but I also that was definitely because I love fiction. I still do. I loved it a lot when I was a kid. It was just obviously it's easy to get into, but I also love realistic books. Like recently, I read the Birth of Venus, and that was very good. And definitely a different territory of books I haven't read like that too many times. But I don't know. I can digest all sorts of types of books. It's just when I'm in the mood to get into something more serious and realistic. But I definitely am capable of understanding it and following them easy. I like to read what I'm interested in, especially when I'm just getting into reading for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what my favorite book is. I'm actually going to say one of my favorite book series, because I read it multiple times, is the Beautiful Disaster series.
Oh yeah.
However, do not watch the fucking movies because they
They looked
destroyed
horrible.
it.
I didn't know nothing about the books or the movies, but when I seen the preview, it just so happened to come on when
It's
you were
so
looking at something.
corny the way they
It
did it.
looked awful. It looked like a goddamn Hallmark
No,
film.
it does.
Nothing like what you were described
I
in the
was
books.
very optimistic about the movie when I heard it was going to come out. Even with Cole, what's his name?
Cole Sprouse.
Sprouse.
He's in cringy shit.